and I went to Cut. And Cut is one of Wolfgang's most famous restaurants, and there's about 5 to 7 of them in some of the biggest, most important cities in the world. And they feature steak. And so Wolfgang would only use the most amazing steak knives in Cut because he has the most amazing beefs in his steakhouse, right? And he said, well, kind of, why keep it for just my restaurants? Let's make them for everybody else. And that is what we have coming up right now. And these are glorious. I think they're the most beautiful designs he's ever done. And this is what's gonna blow your mind, guys. Look what you get. Not only do you get this amazing wooden presentation box that comes with a lid that literally has his logo embellished inside it, you open it up and you get 2 complete sets of these. You're getting 12 steak knives. This is 2 6-steak knife gifts. You can give them all together if you'd like to, and you have your choice of the handle cover, or just the handle color, actually. $34.95, guys, these are on sale. Again, we've got the 5 flex. They are absolutely some of the most exquisite steak knives you will ever own, and you will use them for years. If you got a good piece of meat, why are you tearing them up with a really bad knife? It's just ruining the experience. So let's go over the colors, Marion, if we can. I know this one I'm holding is coral, correct?
So that's the coral. I know this, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. This is opaque. I know this is the black.
Oh, we have a cranberry.
Okay,
so
cranberry.
So
the darker is cranberry, sorry.
Yeah.
This is darker. Sorry, I didn't do that very well.
And actually, I had the cranberry, guys, so let me do it one more time. I'll do it one more time, we'll clarify it. So here we go. On the front, this is gonna be your coral. This is the opaque. This is gonna be your cranberry. And then over here in the back is going to be the black. So that's the black. As a matter of fact, oh, we have a turquoise on the other side showing the full set. So we do have turquoise as well.
A towel.
Okay, so let's get busy with these. So how did he approach making a great steak knife?
Oh my gosh, well, one of the first things that he said is he's so tired of going to old-fashioned steakhouses where the steak was great, he had a great experience, but he noticed that the steak knife was this big clunky thing with a huge handle and serrated teeth on it. And he said, I don't understand, if your beef is so beautiful, why would you want something that could tear a jagged part on it, on the beef? Because beef fibers don't really enjoy being pulled through a serrated blade. So he definitely wanted to do that. And then there was this beautiful town in France that is famous for this style of knife. And so he said, you know what? I love those knives, but they're so expensive. I'm gonna see if I can make them for all of America. And so this is the design. That one has a bumblebee right here on the part where your index finger goes. So instead of a bumblebee, he did a WP, which I think is adorable. But these are the real deal, you guys. They're thin enough and sharp enough that they absolutely glide through the steak. But they are also a full tang, meaning this is one piece of steel from end to end, and then there are also riveted on. So he didn't skimp on any of the part that makes it quality, but he made it for steak so that it really specifically glides through meats, like a chicken breast, like a pork chop, those kind of things that you really want to serve with that kind of knife. And imagine entertaining and having these, or my gosh, giving that as a gift. That name on the box alone, people will be blown away and think you spent so much more than this. I think they're stunning. They're one of our favorite gifts to give. The first night, 4 years ago, Wolfgang gave these to all of his chefs as a gift. We opened them and they weren't in a wooden box. They were just in a cardboard box, and we gasped. We were like, oh, these are so gorgeous.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And remember, you're getting 12. You're getting 2 of the wooden boxes with the covers. They both come in their own individually boxed, so if you want to give them both or one away or keep them both or however you want to do it, they store beautifully so you're not going to dull them. They go into a drawer easily. They look stunning when you're serving and using them, and they also are going to stay really, really sharp for a long time. Do you want to use one of these? You want to use them? We good? Sure. You take one.
Thanks.
All right, very good.
But I do want to show you how beautiful these are. So right on the dinner plate, you would just put these at their place setting, and look, it's so pretty. But see how it just glides through? The knife needs to be thin, it shouldn't be serrated, and it should have this design where your index finger goes right up on that WP. But remember, that is a high carbon steel blade. It is full tang, meaning the piece of metal is one. It's not glued in here like a more inexpensive one.
Why is that important?
Because it's durability, it's strength. You can feel it when a knife doesn't join because you're putting downward pressure on it. It matters.
Yeah, also it doesn't get rickety. Like a lot of times if they're just ending right where the handle starts, where's the loose part that starts to get rickety and kind of falls apart? It's gonna be right there at that spot. And with the full tang, it's not gonna do that. Okay, so please remember we've got right now almost every color. I think one of them is sold out. We've got the cranberry, we have the coral. The cranberry is definitely a cranberry. That's the one that Marion's using. It's a little bit darker. The coral's down in the front to your right. That's a little bit lighter. The opaque is beautiful too. I'm gonna grab the opaque so you can see it. I think if you're trying to buy a gift for somebody, maybe you're gonna give these away, is I would go for the black or the opaque. So look how pretty that is. It's almost like, it looks almost like a pearl. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I think it's so pretty. So that's the opaque. And then I'm also gonna show you the black here in the back, because that would be probably another great alternative if you're gonna give these as a gift to someone. But isn't that just smart and beautiful looking? If you've got, how many of you have those old wood ratty ones and they're just serrated and they tear and tear, and or you're using your regular old kitchen or your regular old silverware, and it just really is hard to cut a good piece of beef with it. Don't do that anymore, because you want, if you're having great steak, you might as well have a great cutting experience, and that's true if you're doing a fish with it or what have you. Please, please, please remember though, it's not one of these for $34.95. Any color that you see here, including the turquoise, which is a beautiful, almost like a navy blue. If you're getting this, you are doubling it up. This is 2 complete boxes. It's 12 knives total. You get both of these in their container, which I love the container. I think it is so
gorgeous,
clever.
right?
And isn't that beautiful? You're getting all of this for $34.95, and of course you have 5 flex tonight. All of that is included, but please don't miss out. We have a lot less of these than we do of anything else in the show, other than my slate tray that I swear I'm so glad I'm gonna make so many people happy.
So
I literally know everybody on my list who loves to serve that way, and they do not have a slate tray like that. So don't miss out on that either. Okay. Another quick reminder, guys, we've been using it all night long in every recipe Miss Marion's making. This is our today's special. These are the beautiful, beautiful